What soft skills do employers want? Have you been at a job interview and you haven't been called back with the great news that you got the job? Well, despite a lot of applications per job, employers are struggling to discover candidates with the right abilities. Your studies will no doubt have given you a whole range of pro skills. Nevertheless, be sure to outline how you acquired them and how you believe would be an asset to the company. But your personal soft skills are sometimes the ones that make a difference between you and the guy that sits right beside you in the lobby, ready to be interviewed. Also, did you know that large multinational companies with thousands of employees have automated software that scans through tons of resumes to find applicants that check specific soft skills? That's precisely why you must develop them to have an edge in your efforts of finding the right job at your dream company. In this video, we will overview what abilities do employers look for and how can you sell these on your CV. We've also included actionable tips if you are a freshman and you have applied to your first jobs. So here are some of the most common secret skills that companies expect you to have. It is important that you know these skills and how to demonstrate them in order to write a successful application. Versatility. Since companies want to stay competitive, you need to show employers that you are able to adapt to new situations and learn new skills on the job. Your versatility shows employers that you are a great leader who can handle tough situations well. To illustrate this in your application, you can give examples of how you learned new skills or processes at university, or how you adapted to a new or difficult situation in your part-time job. Resilience. This describes your ability to deal with problems and is something employers are increasingly looking for in job applications. How well do you cope with difficult situations, or when things go tough? How do you react to unforeseen changes or problems that arise during a task? You are not expected to be completely unaffected by such events, but you need to be able to demonstrate that you can respond to them fully and develop strategies to deal with them. Team effort and social skills. Many graduates will have had the opportunity to work in teams during their studies and in part-time jobs or other job opportunities. Companies will look at your individual contribution to achieving the common goal of your team. This is not only the case if you have successfully led a group, but also if you have been an effective team member who has taken direction and instruction from others. Commercial awareness. This is about understanding how a market or a particular business works. What is its position in the market, who its competitors are, and what the current developments are in that industry. To show commercial understanding, you need to demonstrate that you have researched the sector and the industry in which it is positioned. Memberships to certain professional groups or relevant work experience can also be used to illustrate this ability. Good communication. This has to do with how clearly you communicate your ideas and how well you listen to others. Companies will be interested in how you build relationships, encourage, and negotiate. Use your CV or application form to give specific written and verbal examples of how you have put these skills into practice. For example, these might be public speeches you have given or writing for an internal newsletter. Show how you tailored your message to the target market. Reliable leadership and management. Even if you are not applying for a leadership position, you need to show employers that you have the potential to encourage and lead others to achieve their professional goals. It is also important that you demonstrate the ability to self-manage by demonstrating a scenario in which you have successfully managed your own time. If you are a freshman in your application, include scenarios where you have had the opportunity to plan and coordinate tasks during your studies or extracurricular activities, such as university clubs and societies. The ability to solve crises and disputes in your team is always highly valued by recruiters. Planning and research abilities. To accomplish certain work tasks, you may need to come up with a suitable strategy and plan of action. To do this, you may need to pick out relevant details from multiple sources. What matters here is how you analyze, evaluate, and report these results. Highlight relevant skills you have acquired during your studies. For example, reading a topic and evaluating this information before writing an essay, or analyzing the results of a scientific experiment. Relevant work experience. This tip is especially useful for fresh starters. Work experience related to the job you are applying for is becoming increasingly important in the competition for graduate jobs. Many employers look at this experience when evaluating applicants. Conclusion. These soft skills, as are they often called, are a great asset to your resume in any industry or type of company. It doesn't matter are a beginner or a seasoned professional. You have to check these skills in your CV to be sure that your employer will forward your job application in a priority queue. If you have something more to add, use the comments to pick up the conversation there. Also, check the description where we placed more resources related to the info in this video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel to see more like this. In fact, why don't you click on the next one? We really think you will enjoy it.